Hey guys, what's up? Angry K9 here, back again with another Minecraft video, and today I want to get started working on an Iron Golem farm. Now, I've already selected the area that I want to build it, and I've marked out the area with this gravel box here, and I've cleared out all the trees and leveled the land, and this is JL2579's design, his invention, and DocM has a great tutorial on this particular Iron Golem farm, but I want to do something a little bit different than what most people do. A lot of times they'll build one spawning cell here, and then way up there in the sky they'll build another one, and then maybe 80 or 90 blocks away over there they'll have another set of spawning cells, and then water streams which lead all the iron golems right into a lava blade, which makes them easier to kill, gives them a lot of damage before they get to the kill chamber. But I'm not going to do that. No, I'm going to build one spawning area right here at ground level, and I'm going to do a lot of decoration and aesthetic work on the outside of it to make it look like something that's going to fit here, that actually should be here or is supposed to be here, and as opposed to just, you know, a square box. I don't really like square boxes, as you can kind of tell by the things that I build, so I don't want this one to be a square box either. Now, I've already designed this particular structure in a creative world, and I think it turned out really nice. It is quite resource intensive though, a lot of stone and stone bricks and nether brick, but I have most of what I need over here already, as well as a lot of stuff that I gathered just from clearing the land. And I've got a few doors here which I'm eventually going to need, and I'm still going to need to hunt down some villagers and get them transported over here. There's 2 villages out across the desert there that I can use, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to get those villagers over here. I'll probably have to set up minecart rail, but I know I don't have enough iron and wood to make a rail system that goes all the way over to those villages over there. There's some, I don't know, 600-700 blocks away, but I think I can probably just build a section of track and move a villager or two, and then take the tracks out behind them and put them down in front, and just kind of do it that way. It will be quite time consuming, and it's not something I'm going to do on video, obviously, but that will be something I'll do later. So in the meantime, I want to go ahead and get started on this, so let's jump right into it. Okay, the first thing I want to do here is mark out the perimeter of the outer structure here, and I've already started there. The way I have this, I have several columns all the way around. The entire Iron Golem farm is surrounded by columns with archways all the way around, and of course I have some half slabs here to kind of raise the walkway a little bit. And let me get rid of this sign. And the way I have this set up is each column is a certain number away from the other one, and since the actual Iron Golem farm is a 20 by 20 footprint, and the outer structure is, I think, 32 by 32, those numbers really don't match up since they're even numbers, so that made it a little bit difficult to figure out where I needed to put these columns. I kind of wanted them all evenly spaced in between, but that didn't work out so well. But I kept working with it, and I did finally find that I can space the first one out 5 blocks, and then 4 blocks, and then 3 blocks here, and then 2 blocks, 2 cobblestone blocks, which I have at the bottom of the columns, and then start over again with 3, then 4, and then 5, and I have that all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and lay all that out and lay out some of these stone half slabs, and I'll be back as soon as that's done. Okay guys, I am back, and I've got the outer walkway here laid out. This is going to be the outer part of the structure here, and that's all I'm going to do with this for right now. What I want to do is get started on the actual Iron Golem farm itself, and that fits right in this 20 by 20 area here. Now, originally in the creative world, I laid out the bottom layer here all in nether brick, and it occurred to me that that is really kind of a waste of nether brick, since this floor here, or this level, will never actually be seen from the outside, with the exception of this area right here. There's no sense in using all that nether brick just for a floor that's never going to be seen. So what I'm going to do instead is just line this entire area here, just on this outside layer, just on this outside bottom section here, with the nether brick, and all the rest of it I'm going to fill in with cobblestone. That way I will save some of the nether brick that I have. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and knock out all these torches, and I want to lay out cobblestone inside all of this nether brick, and this will be the first floor of the Iron Golem farm, the first spawning area. And I will go ahead and cut the video and be back as soon as I've got all the cobblestone in place. Okay, I've got all the cobblestone down and I've placed a bunch of torches around here because it was getting dark as I was finishing up the cobblestone and I didn't want anything to start spawning over here. So the next thing I need to do now is go ahead and set up the corners and the side walls here. And I need these to be 3 high, and right here at the corners I'm using stone half slabs. So we need 6 of those to make a 3 high wall here, and this wall all the way around here is going to be 3 high, and this is the first spawning cell for the iron golems. And there will be water in all 4 corners that pushes all the iron golems into the center, and eventually I will have a hole here in the center that drops down into a kill chamber, and all the iron and flowers that the golems drop will go into hoppers, which will take them, put them into a chest. And over here on this side I'm going to have a set of stairs that lead down from this walkway over here under the iron golem farm that lead down into the kill area where we can pick up the iron and the flowers, and I'm going to have some storage chests on either side for all the extra iron and flowers that I hope to get. So I'm going to go ahead and finish laying out these corners, and once I do that I am going to put in the walls, and I believe I used just regular stone bricks here. So each wall is 3 high all the way around, and I will be right back as soon as I got these walls in place. Okay, I've got the walls for the lower spawning area laid out, and I need to continue these up 2 more layers. And what I need to do is I'll have a space here 6 blocks wide, and then I'll have 6 blocks of nether brick here, and then another space 6 blocks wide, which will then end up right here at the corner. And those 6 block wide spaces are going to be where I place all these doors. Now I have 12 doors here, that's enough for one side, and I'm going to need 24 doors. Let's see, is that right? Yeah. 12 doors per side, so I'll need 24, 36 more. So let me go ahead and count this out here. I've got the cornerstones here, 2 blocks high. So well, since our half slabs are 4, but they're only 2, it matches up to 2 blocks. Then I got to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there should be 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and this also needs to be 2 high. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the first set of doors. And since doors don't stack, I have to clear out some inventory space here. That's 5 and 1 more. And it doesn't really matter which way the doors, well, I don't know if it does or not actually. I guess they do need to be on the outside, so we'll put them on the outside. And this is a little bit tricky here. Let me put some more dirt down so I don't fall. And I'm going to need to go to that side anyway, so let me go ahead and just bring this dirt all the way around here. Do the rest of that later. Let me put these 2 doors in just like that, and I'm going to go ahead and set the other doors in now, and I'm probably going to need that dirt back. Just so that I don't fall, and place these 6 doors. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that completes one side, and I have to do this all the way around on all the other 3, on all 4 sides, the other 3 sides. Okay, I've got all the doors in place, and now what I need to do is go inside and get the inside ready for the water. Now I've already gotten started, and what I need to do is put 4 dirt blocks in each corner here, and this is done so that I can set up the water flow properly. What I need to do is I need water source blocks all along the wall here between each of these little corners of dirt, and I'm getting some lag. And all of this water will flow here, and all that will flow there, and it all will push toward the center here, and it will leave a 2x2 area in the center here open. And then once I have all that water in place, I'll place another water source block here and here in all four corners, one up from where the dirt is, and that will make sure that all the water is flowing in one direction, in the same direction to the center. So I need to go and get some water buckets and set up an infinite water source, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I have my infinite water source set up, and I have my water buckets, and since it's getting dark, I want to go ahead and start placing in some torches. Now we're going to line these walls right here with torches all the way around, and this is to make sure that we don't have any zombies or any other mobs spawning in here, especially the zombies, because we don't want the zombies to be able to go after our villagers. So we line all four walls with torches on all sides, just like that, and that will ensure the proper light level. And now we can start placing the water. So we'll place one bucket there, and this is going to get pretty tricky trying to do this against the water current, and then we place another one there, and then now we should be able to grab water from right here without having to go back to our infinite source. And if we do every other block, we should be able to grab water just like that. And refill our buckets and place water and place water, and one more for this row. There we go. And then now I need to do that on all three sides over there as well. And then once I do that, I need to take out this dirt and then place one source block in each corner, one higher than what the dirt level is. And then I need to try to figure out how I'm going to get out of here, and that's going to be pretty tricky. Okay, I've got all the water in place, and as you can see, it's all flowing right here toward the center to this little 2x2 area here. And this will actually be dug out and dug down a little way. I don't remember exactly how deep it's going to go, but about 4 or 5 layers down, I believe. Iron golems are 3 blocks high, and we're going to need 1 block for lava, and I believe that is set 1 block down from here. So I think I'm going about 4 or 5 blocks down. When the iron golems drop from the upper level, or they spawn in this area and the water carries them down here, they'll drop through this hole here, and they will land in the kill area, which will basically be a small 2x2 room with a floor made out of hoppers, and it will be 3 high, and the lava will be on the 3rd block up. And the iron golems, when they stand in there, their head will be in the lava, and they will burn, and they will die and drop iron and flowers, which will then drop into the hoppers, and that will lead into a chest. And when I'm ready, I can just run down there and grab the iron and the flowers from the chest and take whatever I need with me. So now I need to try to get out of here, and that's not going to be easy with all this water. So let me put a dirt block right under this torch here if I can get it, and then I should be able to just hop up on it. There we go. And let me knock that back out, and it's gonna flow to the center, but that's alright. And I'll go out here and drop down there, and we're out. Woohoo! Okay, so that takes care of the first layer there, spawn level, and I'm gonna get started on the second one, and that's pretty much a duplicate of the first, except the walls aren't quite as high. They do actually end up being 3 high, I guess, with the stairs I put on top, but let's see, how did I do this here? I'm gonna need plenty of nether brick because I need to build the villager holding areas, and I'm also going to need some stone bricks and some half slabs, and I don't think I'm going to go ahead and make the entire level out of nether brick, so I'll just go ahead and use cobblestone instead, and I'll just save the nether brick for something else. And to do this side, I'm probably going to need some dirt here because I need to get on top of that, so let me go ahead and grab some dirt and pillar up to the top. probably should just build some steps, but oh well. So for the next layer, the floor of it has to be right on the same level that I'm standing on, and it will be about 1 block. Well, let me think here. I'll look at the screenshot I have on the other monitor here. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. It starts right here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the outer area. Just the outer ring with nether brick, just to match it up right here. And this one is also a 20 by 20 square. And like I said, it's the water is set up exactly the same way as it is down there, and torches and everything like that. So I am going to go ahead and put in this floor, and I will come right back. Okay, now I got that level in, and I'm going to go ahead and start on the walls, and I need these to be 2 high, so we'll put 4 slabs down in each corner to make them 2 high, just like that. And then I'm going to use regular stone bricks, and I'm probably going to need a lot more than that for the walls themselves. And these walls just go right over top of the doors, just like that, all the way across. And I just fell down. It doesn't matter if that side of the door is covered. It's the outside of the doors here that need to be exposed to the sunlight, and that way the villagers will breed. If the doors are not exposed to the sunlight, they will not breed, and the Iron Golem farm will not work. So I'm going to get back up there, and I'm going to go ahead and finish out the other remaining walls. And let's see, I think I have this top side here made out of half slabs. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up these walls, and then we will place the water here, and at that point we'll be able to punch out the center of each level there, and we can get started on the villager holding cells. Okay, now we can go ahead and get started placing the water. So we'll place one there, skip a block and place one there, and then we should be able to just use this as our infinite water source. And we'll do this exactly the same way as we did on the lower level. Okay, well, we've got all the water in place now, and on both levels, and I've got all the torches in place. I'm going to go ahead and knock out this center section right here, and this is where the iron golems will fall through when they spawn, and that drops them down to here. And then from here, I'm going to drop them into a hole here, and I'm probably going to dig down another 3 or 4 layers, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to wait until I'm ready to work on the kill chamber before I do that. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to get myself out of here. And once I do that, we'll go ahead and start working on the villager holding cells on the outside of the farm here. Now for the villager holding cells, we just need to place 5 blocks out, and the top of the block needs to be even with the bottom of the door, and 5 on this side, 3, 4, 5, and then just connect them and fill in this whole area here. And this is where the villagers will, that one went in the wrong place. This is where the villagers will be kept, and they will, I'm going to start with 2 villagers in each cell, and they will breed until we get 4 for a total of 16 villagers, which is what we need to get iron golems to start spawning. So I'm going to go ahead and stair my way back up here and get that block, And up here, we just need to make the walls too high, so I'm going to go too high in each corner here. And then the rest of the wall, I'm going to fill in with glass. Just like this. And I'm going to get on top of this so that I don't get stuck in here. Just like that. And so. And then for the top of the glass, you need a block that mobs can't spawn on. You can use half slabs here. In my case, I'm going to use stairs because I think they just look better than half slabs. And the basic idea here is to prevent mobs from spawning because we don't want zombies to be able to get in here and get to our villagers. So we'll put these here and they can't spawn, and I guess you could use glass there if you wanted to. But then I'm going to fill in the ceiling here with glass, and I'm not going to close it off because I still haven't gotten my villagers yet, and I need to get them into the cell somehow. And inside the cell, in all four corners, I'm going to have a water source block so that all the water is pushing toward the center, and that will keep the villagers in the center so that they can't glitch through the glass, which mobs sometimes tend to do. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the holding cells on the other three sides, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, that takes care of the final villager holding cell, and that pretty much does it for this build. I do still have the kill chamber to build, which I will do in a later video, and I have a lot of aesthetic work I'm going to do out here, but I'm probably not going to put that on video, and the only reason for that is I just want to make this look like it fits in the area here, like it's something that's supposed to be here and not look so out of place like it does right now. So that'll do it for this video. Again, I will put a link to DocM's tutorial on this Iron Golem farm down in the description of this video, and I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment and rate and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, call me Angry K9, and I'll see you next time.